Welcome everyone to our guided notes for lesson 2. This is divisibility by 5 and 10. The goal is for you to be able to say, I can tell if a number is divisible by 5 or 10 without actually dividing. Make sure you've got a pencil ready, make sure you've got your notes in front of you, and let's get to it. So first is divisibility by 5. A number is divisible by 5 if it is made up of groups of 5, such as 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and so on. Make sure that you are writing down things that you feel are important, things that you need to remember later when your future forgetful self forgets these things. Any whole number that ends in 5 or 0 is a multiple of 5, and you can see this on a hundreds chart. So the rule is a number that ends in a 0 or 5 is divisible by 5. And for example, 7,455 is divisible by 5 because it ends in a 5. Let's look at divisibility by 10. A whole number is divisible by 10 if it is made up of groups of 10. If it's made up of groups of 10, such as 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. And you can also see this in a hundreds chart. When written in standard form, the number has no ones, only tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. So for example, 1,420 is divisible by 10 because we can see here in the ones position, there is nothing there. All we have are tens, hundreds, maybe thousands, etc. So the rule is a number that ends in a 0 is divisible by 10. But how about divisibility by 0? Can we divide by 0? Let's try it. Okay, but first let's go over a little bit about what division actually is. Here is 12 divided by 3, which equals 4, and we can see that with these little Reese peanut butter cups. We've got 12 cups, we've got 3 friends. When we divide it, each person gets 4 cups equally. I think we're okay with that. The related fact family here is that 3 times 4 is 12. 3 groups of 4 is 12, right? Here's a group of 4. 2 groups of 4 is 8, 3 groups of 4 is 12. I think we're all good with that. But what happens if we were to take this situation and we still had 12 Reese peanut butter cups and we were sharing them with 0 people? What would that mean? How many cups would each non-person get? Well, it's sort of a nonsensical question. And when we flip that phrase, that number sentence around, 0 groups of how many would be 12? There's nothing that we can put here that would make 12. 0 groups of any number here would never get to 12. So it's a nonsensical question. That is because there is nothing you can multiply by 0. There's nothing you can multiply 0 by to get a non-zero number. Anytime you try to divide by 0, it just doesn't make any sense. Mathematicians say it is undefined. So let's go over what we learned today. Here's the summary. A number is divisible by 5 if the number ends in a 0 or a 5. A number is divisible by 10 if the number ends in a 0. And a number is divisible by 0 never. It is called undefined because dividing by 0 has no meaning. When we say 12 divided by 0, the only thing that your calculator can do, and the only thing you should do, is to say it is undefined or an error or it's nonsense. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.